What's up guys, it's Rudizind here and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links video. Now today we're not going to be doing any duels, no sir, we are going to be doing a pack opening video. And I'm a little bit behind the times, not gonna lie. As you can see, the Dragonic Knights Structure Deck has come out. We're not going to be opening that today, we'll be doing that another day. We will be opening it up and having a look at it. But today I want to have a look at the Rampage of the Forest mini box that was brought out. As I say, I'm a little teeny weeny bit behind the times, but it's fine, it's fine. I've been really lacking those Sylvan cards. As you can see, I'm now back in Platinum. I was in Legend, I did get to Legend. I didn't make it to King of Games, but I did make it to Legend 2 at one point. But there were so many Sea Stealth Attack decks that I just could not get past them. It was a slaughter, really. But Sylvans have been a really pivotal part of the meta this season, and with good reason, and we're going to be having a look at those today. Also the insect cards, such as the Metamorphosed Insect Queen and the, what's it called? The bee. Armored Bee? I think it's Armored Bee. But as you can see, we have a lot of gems. Basically, as you can see, I'm level 30 with Aster. I've been leveling up a bunch of characters as well. Just basically to get a load of gems so that I can do these kinds of videos, the pack opening videos, and I'm very excited to bring them to you. So, without further ado, let us get into the Rampage of the Forest mini box. As you can see, yeah, we have the Dragonic Knights here. We'll have a look at this in another video. It's actually, I've played against someone using cards from this, and it's actually pretty good. This card especially, the Paladin Felgrand, really good card. Makes Blue Eyes White Dragon decks a lot more viable than they already were. Maybe even viable for Legends, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, Rampage of the Forest. So, as you can see, this pack is untouched. I have not bought any of these packs. So we are going to get every single card that is in this box. I am going to set it to... Yeah, I'm going to set it to the SR... Yeah, okay. So it'll reset whenever we have all the super rares and all the ultra rares, which is fine by me. So, let's get into it. Our first 10 packs. Will we get any ultra rares? Will we get any super rares? Because honestly, like... Oh? Are we getting one on our first pack? We might be. What's it going to be? Okay, so Duck Dummy. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up in the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster in the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster with these effects. So it's the Gemini effect, and then cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target this card with card effects. The attacks from your opponent's monsters become direct attack. So it basically just sits on the field, and your opponent can't get rid of it. Okay. I guess that could be useful for tributing and stuff. And it is water, so it could be useful for things like Citadel Whale, actually. Yeah, good in Gemini decks as well. I don't know too much about Gemini decks. Then we have Sylvan Lotus Wayne. So, once per turn, you can excavate a number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Send any excavated plant-type monsters to the graveyard. Also place the other cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Now that is what we're going to call... I'm kind of copying this from Shady Penguin, not going to lie. We're going to call that the Sylvan effect because all of the Sylvan cards have this effect. They all have the... You can excavate a certain amount of cards and such, but they all have different ones. So this one says, at the end of it, it says, if this card is excavated from the deck, so if you excavate this with another Sylvan's excavate effect, and send it to the graveyard by card effect, you can target up to 5 Sylvan cards in your graveyard, except Sylvan Lotus Wayne. Place them in the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is quite nice. It means that there's no chance of you decking out in this kind of deck. I've also seen people use Jar of Greed, or Jar of Avarice even, just to make sure that you don't deck out, because obviously you're sending a lot of your cards to the graveyard, and you can't, if you're not smart about it, you can deck out very fast. So this is kind of nice, and plus it's a 2300 beater, so that's actually pretty good. Can also be summoned with Rose Lover, so that is pretty good. That's another thing. Rose Lover works amazingly with the Sylvan decks. So I'm really glad I got those in prep for making an Romage deck. Anyway, we also have Gigaplant. This card is treated as a normal monster while face up in the field or in the graveyard. While this card is face up in the field, yeah, it's just the Gemini effect. Once per turn, you can special summon one insect or plant type monster from your hand or graveyard. So this, again, it works very well in Metamorphosed Insect Queen decks. Works very well in, also Doomdozer decks. And also Sylvan decks, because you can special summon any plant type monster. And that includes like your Hermitry, your YuGiOh and everything. Your really high level monsters, so they can just come in and be massive beaters. And then also you get their Sylvan effects on top of it to clear the board. So it's really a really good card to have. Maybe not the best card to have. But anyway, we got a super rare on our first pack. So good things are coming, boys. Good things are coming. Okay, next we have Blessings of the Nile. Each time cards are discarded from your hand to the graveyard by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, increase your life points by 1,000 points. I guess that's a really good counter to... Well, it's not really a counter, I suppose. I was going to say it's a counter to Burn, but it's not a counter to Burn, because Burn kills you by getting rid of your cards, so... Eh. Sylvan Water Slide. Each time an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a plant-type monster, send it to the graveyard. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. During your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a plant monster, send it to the graveyard. Otherwise, add it to your hand. So this is pretty much... Yeah, it's like a sped up Sylvan effect is what it is, basically. It's giving you additional Sylvan effects and chances to excavate, like, what are they called? Like, the Komushirumo and the one with, like, the leaf head. I can't remember his name, but we'll find him soon enough. To destroy spells and monster cards, so that's pretty good. Then we have a Resonance Insect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 or higher insect-type monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can send one insect-type monster from your deck to your graveyard, except Resonance Insect. Now this works very well with, I can't remember which cards it is that you summon. I think you have to banish 2 insects from your graveyard to summon Doomdozer. So it works really well with Doomdozer. Because you can get even more cards in the graveyard to summon another one potentially, and so on and so forth. But let's keep moving. We have Sylvan Snapdrasinagan. There you go. So we have the Sylvan effect. If this card is excavated from the deck and sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a plant type monster, send it to the graveyard, otherwise place it on the bottom of your deck. So it's basically just another... that's not really very good. Basically what this would be is, you excavate this, and then you excavate another card. You can take out the middleman there and just not have it in and just activate another card. I don't know, I don't think that's worth it. Rocket Builder. While the equipped monster is attacking, it cannot be destroyed by battle at the end of the damage step. If the equipped monster attacked, the attack target loses attack equal to the attack of the equipped monster until the end phase. Oh, okay. So basically, if you have 2 monsters and you're fighting a really strong enemy monster, you can have... Well, you can take away a lot of its attack, and then your second monster can take it out, and the first monster that's equipped with this won't die because it can't be destroyed by battle. That's an interesting strategy, I guess. World Carrot Weight Champion. Now, this is one of your bread and butters for your Sylvan decks. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one plant-type monster from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard, except World Carrot Weight Champion. Special summon this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. This is really great for getting rid of your Rose Lovers from your... You can get rid of them straight from your hand, and then you can special summon this. You can special summon using Rose Lover from your hand, and you can have your normal summon. So you can get 3 monsters on the field, and that can include 2 Sylvans, which means you can get 2 separate excavations, which can be up to like 8 cards, which is just ridiculous. So this is a really good card. Really good card. Oh, did we get... Oh, we didn't. Something we got another super rare, but... Cross Sword Beetle. While you control an insect-type monster other than this card, if an insect-type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponents. So if you control another insect, you get piercing on all your insects. That's pretty good. It's an 1800 card as well, so it's pretty good. Another Rocket Builder, and Sylvan Flower Knight. When this card is normal summoned, yes, that's the Sylvan effect. If this card's excavated, you can choose 1 Sylvan card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. So it's pretty good if you know that you're about to excavate again. Because then you know that if you say you need to really need to get rid of a monster that turn, you can put the Marshall Leaf, that's what it's called, the Marshall Leaf, on top of your deck, and then excavate that, and then you can instantly, bam, just get rid of that monster. Really good card. But let's keep looking into it. There are plenty more Sylvans to get to. Sylvan Guardian, this is what I mentioned before, along with Hermitry. So we have the Sylvan effect, and then when you excavate it, you can target one other plant type monster in your graveyard and place that target on top of the deck. So it's the same kind of idea as the Flower Knight. You can place the cards that you need on the top of your deck. And also this is another way of just recycling your cards so that you don't deck out. It makes it quite easy to counter burn decks. Sylvans are immune to burn. There is no use for burn against the Sylvan deck, because if you're excavating those cards, like, it's just, you're screwed, pretty much. Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier. When this card is normal summoned, select one unused monster zone. While this card is face up in the field, that selected monster zone cannot be used. So that's kind of interesting, actually. You do have to normal summon it, though, and it's only a 1300 attack monster. But if you can make it survive for one turn, then the opponent is a little bit hindered. Then we have Sylvan Blade Defender, however you pronounce it. Blade Fender, I'm going to say. So we have the Sylvan effect, and then if this card's activated, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So, it's, instead of sending it to your graveyard, it sends it to your hand. It's a 1900 attack beater, which is pretty good. So, I mean, it would be nice to just quickly send it to your hand and then summon it. I don't think it's one of the best Sylvans, but it's still very good. Okay, what have we got? We have Sylvan Lotus Wayne. Oh yeah, I already have it. This is a foil one, so yeah, we already have one. Cockroach Knight. When this card has been sent to the graveyard, it is returned to the top of the deck. Fair enough. Sylvan Peacekeeper. Get it? Because Peacekeeper. When this card is normal or special summoned... Oh yeah, Sylvan effect. And then if it's activated, you can target one level 4 or lower plant type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. You can only use this effect once per turn. It's actually pretty good, you know. Because then you can special summon... Yeah, you can special summon a level 4 or lower Sylvan and excavate some more. Pretty good. Oh, what is it gonna be, boys? We got something shiny! It's a spell, so Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, Dark Core, or Hatronade. What's it gonna be? Hatronade? I don't know. Desert Protector. This card gains 300 defense for each spell and trap card on the field. If an insect type monster you control would be destroyed, you can destroy this card instead. It's an okay card, I guess. Snivellin Snap Drastanagan, we've already had that. Hey, Trunade! Return all set spells and traps in the field to the hand. Really good card. Really good card. It can basically guarantee OTKs. It can guarantee that you don't get absolutely shreked, like me. I almost was like, oh, screw it, I'll not make this video, because I really just wanted to get this card. So I'm really glad we got it on like our first 5 packs. That's so awesome. Really good card. Getting pretty good luck. We've already got 2 super rares. Dim Motion. Downgrade the monster equipped with this card by 2 levels. Fair enough. Blessings in the Nile. We've had Insect Knight. This is a really good card as well for insect decks. Of all insect fighters, he is the paragon of indestructible insect invaders, which only the elite of the elite can join. We can no longer ignore their unmatched battle prowess. I know he doesn't have effect, but I just like reading their things as well. So 1900, like 3400 stats for a 4-star. That's really good. Oh, what have we got? So we have Sylvan Waterslide again. Cross Sword Beetle we've already had. And there it is, Sylvan Marshall Leaf. So we have the Sylvan effect, and then if this card's excavated, you can target one monster in the field and destroy that target. Face up or face down. Doesn't matter, you can destroy it. Really good card. So you can also choose either 1 or 2 cards to excavate, which is really good. It's just a great card. It's just a great card. One of the best Sylvan cards. That and your Kamashrumu are your bread and butter for this deck. Sylvan Mika Range, don't know. So yeah, when it's sent to the graveyard, you can excavate the top of your card of your deck. If this card's excavated, all plant type monsters you currently control. God, if I could speak, it would really help. You currently control. You gain 300 attack and defense on each of your plant type monsters. I mean, that's kind of okay. That would be better in normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you'd have more monsters, but I guess it's okay. Desert Protector, and Despacito. Despacito. When this card is normal or special summoned, place 2 counters on it. Please ignore that. It gains 500 attack for each of these counters, and if this card will be destroyed by battle, remove one of these counters instead. Actually quite a good card, you know, because it's handy enough for staying on the field. And I mean, if you summon a defense position, or well, you can't summon it in defense position because you have to normal or special summon it. If you do manage to normal summon it, you can just switch it to defense position. And then it just lives. So those are first 10 packs. A pretty good haul, not gonna lie. We got 2 super rares, which I am not complaining about one little bit. But let's get our next 10 packs. Oh, we got the 3 Karibos in the wink. So we have Sylvan, Miko, I'm gonna call Miko Range, Sylvan Miko Range, Duck Dummy, and Sylvan Flower Knight. Got another 3 Karibos. Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier. Cross Sword Beetle. We're getting loads of foils. This is great. And Despacito. Another 3 Karibos. We have Sylvan Mika Range, Mirror Mail. When a face-up monster you control is targeted for an attack, its attack becomes equal to that of the attacking monster. So, this card is... basically, it counters very strong monsters. The problem with it is the very strong monsters often have effects which prevent you from using traps and stuff like that. So, and plus whenever you destroy them, it just means that like your monster goes down too. I don't know. It's an okay trap, I guess. And then Alpacaribo, Mystical Beast of the Forest. What a weird looking card. So it has 2 different effects. While in attack position, winged beast, insect, and plant type monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. While in defense position, winged beast, insect, and plant type monsters you control cannot be targeted by or destroyed by card effects. Pretty interesting card. Not sure how useful it is really competitively, but it's still pretty interesting. Okay, we got another. We're just getting 3 Karibos every time. We have Cockroach Knight, Sylvan Water Slide, and Sylvan Hermitry. Now, this is another one of your key cards for Sylvan decks. Once per turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck, and if it is a plant type monster, send it to the graveyard, and if you do, draw 1 card. I'm just reading the Sylvan effect now. So, yes, if this card's excavated, you look at the top, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, and then place them in the top in any order. So, again, this is sort of a... you can plan ahead for what you need to excavate next, and then just get to it, pretty much. This card is really, really great to be summoned by Rose Lover from the graveyard. Really, really good card. Yeah, so let's move on. So we've got Sylvan Lotus Wind, Duck Dummy, and Sylvan Peacekeeper. What else have we got? We got Demotion, Spatial Collapse. A really awesome looking card. You can only activate this card if both you and your opponent each have 5 or less cards on the field. The maximum number of cards that each player can have in the field is 5. Cool looking card, but kind of useless to be honest. Yeah. Gravity Lash. Target 1 face-up monster in the field. It loses attack equal to its defense until the end of this turn. A very situational card. I mean, there are cards that do it better. It's kind of better to just get rid of a card rather than use something like Gravity Lash, but it could come in handy. Okay, Sylvan Lotus Wind. Again, Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier, and Sylvan Blade Fender. Mirror Mail, Sylvan Miracle Range, Insect Knight, Sylvan Snaptress Naggin, Rocket Builder, and Alpacaribo. Sounds like Karibo. Demotion, Full House. Target 2 other face-up spell trap cards and 3 set spell trap cards in the field. Destroy them. So, that's kind of... I mean, obviously you're going to be hurting yourself using this as well. In fact, yeah, all of the cards in the field have to suit this card. It's not a good card, to be honest. Another Sylvan Hermitry. Okay. Coolio. Don't think we got any super rares that time, but that's fine. We did get 2 in the last 10, so the odds are that we wouldn't get any this time. Okay. Cross Sword Beetle, Sylvan Mika Range, and Resonance Insect. What else have we got? Sylvan Guardioak, Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier, and World Carrot Weight Champion. Oh, we got the 3 Karibos. We have Mirror Mail, Desert Protector, and Alpacaribo again. Oh, we got the weird hieroglyphs. Mirror Mail, Sylvan Water Slide, and Alpacaribo. Oh, oh, oh! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Blessings of the Nile, Desert Protector, and Doom Dozer. Now, this is a really good card for insect decks. Your new decks featuring Metamorphose, Insect Queen, and Doom Dozer are really good, as well as the Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. So, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 insect-type monsters from your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. A really good card. It's just... Special summon cards always, tend to have an advantage to normal summon cards, but that is a really good card for insect decks. And it's so easy to special summon as well, you just have to get rid of 2 insect monsters in your graveyard. Rocket Builder, Sylvan Water Slide, and Sylvan Blade Bender. Next we have Cockroach Knight, Spatial Collapse, and Sylvan Flower Knight. We're gonna get another super rare, or an ultra rare, that'd be nice. Sylvan Subtrasnagan, Blessings of the Nile, and Winged Rhinos. Rhinos? During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated except during the damage step, you can return this face-up card from the field to the hand. I mean, I guess that could work if you want to, like, save it from a Wall of Disruption or something like that. It could be interesting. It is an 1800 meter, so that's pretty good. Blessings of the Nile, Spatial Collapse, and Resonant Insect. Sylvan Snapdragon, Rocket Builder, and Arrival Rivals. This is a new card that is really useful. During the battle phase, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 monster. You can only activate 1 Arrival Rivals per turn. So, in your opponent's turn, you can activate this card and normal summon a monster. You can stop them from. You can stop OTKs with it. It's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card. Situational, but definitely a good card. Okay, we're gonna get by 10 more packs. I'm not sure how many more we're gonna do on screen. Just because I can go through them anyway. And I'm aware that it's going to take a while. So Martial Leaf, Full House, Crosssword Beetle, and Spike Shield with Chain. Now I've seen some meme decks with this and it's kind of funny. Target 1 face-up monster in the field, equip this card to the target. It gains 500 attack. If the equipped monster attacks or is attacked while in defense position, it gains defense equal to its attack during damage calculation only. This is quite useful with well, the OTK that I saw with it. It's like a reverse OTK. It's kind of funny. So you use the Paradox Brothers, you use 3-star demotion on Sanga of the Thunder, you set him, and then they attack Sanga of the Thunder, you use Spike Shield with Chain, and you use Sanga's ability, and they take like 6,000 damage or something like that, and they just die. It's kind of hilarious. I might try and do it. It's kind of funny. Okay, we got a BAM! What's the BAM gonna be? Rocket Builder and the Rock Spirit. Got another super rare. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play 1 earth monster in your graveyard. Increase the attack of this monster by 300 points during your opponent's battle phase. That's a pretty good card. Not sure why you would use it over other cards, but it's still pretty good. Next we have Mirror Mail, a Foil Duck Dummy, and a Spike Shield with Chain. Sylvian Gardiuk. I just said Sylvian. Blech. Sylvan Lotus Wayne and Sylvan Hermitry. Give me one of those ultra rares. Sylvan Mika Range, Sylvan Gardiuk, and Sylvan Hermitry. Come on, I want one of the ultra rares. Give me that rainbow, the rainbow waves coming out of it. Mirror Mail, Sylvan Gardiuk, and Resonance Insect. Spatial Collapse, Sylvan Gardiuk, and Arrival Rivals. Demotion, Duck Dummy, and Sylvan Blade Fender. Oh, we're not getting an ultra rare this time, boys. Sylvan Gardiuk, Sylvan Water Slide, and Gravity Lash. Okay, we're gonna go for 10 more packs to go for one of those ultra rares. I also really want this card. I want all of the super rares and the ultra rares because they're so good. They're actually so good. Okay, 10 more packs. Come on, we can get it. We can get the ultra rares. We can do it. I believe in our luck. Desert Protector, Full House, and Insect Knights. Sylvan Mika Range, Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier, Sylvan Peacekeeper. Oh! What's it gonna be? Cockroach Knight, and Metamorphosed Insect Queen. The emblem of this deck. Well, it's not really a deck. I guess it's a box. Whatever. It's the image on the front of it. So there's a lot of text here, and I need to read it, and I have really bad eyesight, so bear with me. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by a card effect. If another insect type monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target insect type monsters you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, you contribute one monster. This card can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Once returned during the end phase, you can special summon one insect monster token. A really, really good card. If you want to run insects, you need Metamorphosed Insect Queen. It's pretty much how it goes. Preferably 2 or 3 of them, which is difficult. 3, but... Okay, I'm pleased. We got one of the ultra rares. That's better than none. I really, really want Kamishima though. And obviously, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution will be really good too. Okay. Demotion, Desert Protector, and Winged Rhinos. Full House. Rock Builder, Rivals. Sylvan Lotus Wind, Full House, Sylvan Hermitry, and 2 more packs. Are we going to get one of those super rares? Mirror Mail, Cockroach Knight, and Sylvan Peacekeeper. Looks like we're not, boys. Demotion, Blessings of the Nile, and Winged Rhinos. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to go through all of the cards that we didn't get to look at there now. So, Sylvan Kamishima. When this card is flipped face up, you can choose a number from 1 to 5, then excavate that many cards from the top of your deck. There's no reason not to choose 5 unless you don't have 5, honestly. It's so good. If this card's excavated from the deck and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one spell or trap card in the field, destroy that target. This is one of the best cards in Sylvan, like the Sylvan potential deck. If a monster attacks it, and they can get over the 2000 defense, which most of the time, turn 1, they can't. It's flipped face up, you can excavate 5, most likely destroy their monster, destroy any spells that they have set, and just take complete control of the game. Plus you'll get a Rose Lover in the guard, but in the graveyard potentially. I just really can't speak today. A Rose Lover in the graveyard potentially. It's just a crazy good card. And also if it's excavated itself, you can target one spell trap card and destroy it. Just ridiculous. Cocoon of Ultra Evolution is really, really good for insect decks. You kind of need it for Metamorphosed Insect Queen. You tribute one insect type monster from either field equipped with an equip card, and if you do, special summon one insect type monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, which is the best way to get the Metamorphosed Insect Queen out. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one insect type monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and draw 1 card. So, you can only do that once per turn, which means you can only use 1 cocoon in the graveyard per turn. It's a really good card because you can recycle. It not only are you summoning your insect queen, you can also shuffle your other insects back into the deck, and it's a pretty good card. Dark Core. Discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster in the field. Banish that target. This has been quite useful for some of my opponents against me. Probably because I didn't really expect it. It's not as good as some other cards, but it's still a pretty good spell to have. Is it a quick play? It is not a quick play spell. Memory Loss. When a face-up attack position monster your opponent controls just activate an effect, except during the damage step, negate that effect, and if you do, change that monster to face-up defense position. Oh, I forgot about the Armored Bee. So Armored Bee, once per turn you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, have that target's attack until the end phase. Really good with basically dealing with your opponent's your boss monsters, pretty much. But say for example, like, you're able to get Metamorphosed Insect Queen out, you have 2800 attack. And they have 3,600 attack. Armored Bee. Solves your problem. Literally solves your problem. They're down to like 1,800. You can knock this out, then you can attack with Armored Bee. It's really, really good card. Let's see. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, we didn't miss anything else. So that is going to be it for that. There will be a Sylvan deck coming soon, I think, on the channel. If I can manage to actually get some Kamishrimos, because you really, really need them to make the deck work. Not sure about an insect deck. I don't think I can be bothered trying to farm to get multiple Metamorphosed Insect Queens. But yeah, and I'm also going to be looking at the Dragonic Knights soon enough, I believe. I need to look into them a bit more, as I haven't read all of their effects properly yet. So yeah, I just know the Paladin of Felgrand's a really good card. But anyhow guys, we are going to wrap it up right there. If you have enjoyed this Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, please leave a like and a comment down below to let me know. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate your support. But without further ado guys, my name is Rudizind, and thank you so much for watching. See ya!